Welcome back to your final weekly Anchor Update. As always, I'm Brody.
And I'm Tim. Today's top stories, we're going to be thanking a whole lot of people. And one last goodbye message. But before we get to that, let's send it over to Tim Yeen with sports.
Hi guys, welcome to the last edition of the Anchor TV Sports Recap for this semester. I'm Tim Yeen. They finally gave me a chair. Let's jump right into it. Congratulations to our men's tennis team on clinching the Little East regular season title with a 9-0 win over Southern Maine on April 25th, their senior day. It's the first time in program history that they clinched the 1 seed. Freshman Cal Neuendorf sealed the deal with his sweeping win at number 6 singles. They officially have a bye in the first round and will host a semifinal match on May 1st. Softball had a Game 2 win over Keene State on the 25th as well, 5-3. Noel Simmons was 3 for 4 with a home run while also notching 2 doubles. Sophomore Ashley Vonderland had 4 strikeouts on a complete game pitched. Baseball was dominant over Plymouth State to stay alive in the LEC playoff hunt on April 27th. Highlighting Game 1 was Justin Wardwell, who was 2 for 5 at the plate with 4 RBI. Fifth-year pitcher Terry Murray had 12 strikeouts, a career high. The LEC Track and Field Championships took place April 27th. Junior Brandon Mota earned first-team All-LEC honors with a first-place finish in the hammer. For the woman, Junior Haley Oliver had first-place finishes in the 1,500 and 5,000 meter to earn her first-team All-LEC honors. Senior Samantha St. Ristel was first in the hammer. The 4x100 team also notched first place as well. As a team, the men finished third, while the women finished fourth. That's it, and that is all. Thank you so much for watching the Anchor TV Sports Recap for this semester. I'm Tim Yeen. I'll probably see you in the fall. Back to the guys in these chairs.
My name's Shane Morin, and this is the first edition, and unfortunately last, because this is the final episode of the semester, but hey, of Dad Joke of the Week. So let's get right to it. I got a new pen that can write underwater. It can write other words too.
Now let's send it over to Eliza and Mel with our on-campus news.
The final event of the school year is graduation. Seniors will be graduating on Saturday, May 17th at the Amica Mutual Pavilion beginning at 10 a.m.
And finally in sports, to wrap up the semester, the track and field teams will be competing in the championships on May 9th, 10th, and 15th. And that's all we have for you in sports. Back to you guys.
Thanks, guys. Now let's send it over to Reagan with our movie review for Sinners.
Thank you, Tim. My name is Reagan Gould, and today's movie of the week is Sinners. Sinners, directed by Ryan Coogler, follows the story of 2 twin brothers who go back down to their hometown in Mississippi, and they have to open a club. The film follows Michael B. Jordan playing dual roles of the Smokestack twins, Smoke and Stack. It also follows their little cousin, Preacher Boy, and he is played by Miles Canton. Now, this is Miles Canton's breakout role, and he is phenomenal. All the actors really brought their A game today. There was, what's his name? Miles Canton. He plays Preacher Boy. Forgot his last name. Then Michael B. Jordan, Haley Steinfeld, and Delroy Lindo. Everyone just brought such a great energy to this movie, and it really worked out. The vampires, that was probably the coolest part. Vampires are real, apparently, and they're dancing. I don't have much more to say about this movie because I don't want to spoil the mystery. You kind of have to go into it blind. But I will say it was very thought-provoking, and it was a very good time. I give it 8 smokes out of 10 stacks. A couple of big booms from Shane. Back to you, Tim and Brody.
And now it's time to thank a whole bunch of people. Brody, I'm going to let you start it off.
First, I'd like to thank Aiden behind the camera right now from the TV studio. He's been helping us out the most behind the scenes.
Let me thank my news guy, my sports news guy, Tim Yeen, right here.
I'd like to thank our on-campus news team, Elisa and Kelsey, who's not with us today, as well as our news director, Mel.
Let me thank my movie review person, Reagan, right here. He's done a great job.
I'd like to thank our Vice President, Shane, for his contributions with the Dad Joke of the Week segment.
Oh, yep. And lastly, I want to thank you guys the audience. Thank you so much for supporting and watching all throughout the semester. And it's been a great one, and I'm so excited to see what we do in the future.
And that's it for the semester. I'm Brody.
And I'm Tim, and we will see you next semester.